First question will come from Rick Stroud.
Hey, Bruce, this is in no order of importance, but it looks like you have a pretty good kicker in addition to Suckup. What are the chances you could hang on? Obviously not two on the main roster, but what do you think of his future?
Well, he's done a pretty good job so far. We haven't put him in live bullets yet. So in practice, he's when there's nobody rushing, he's been okay. But what we did last year, because of and still having COVID protocols, even though everybody's vaccinated,
right?
We'll probably be safe and have a couple of guys, whether it's him or somebody else.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Greg Allman.
Hey, Bruce, I just want to check with you on Jordan Whitehead. We saw him out there not practicing again. Are you any closer to knowing, I guess, when he might be back or how severe that might be?
No, still day to day.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
Next, we'll go to Kevin O'Donnell.
Hey, Bruce, over the last couple of years, where are you seeing maybe the biggest improvements with Nacho?
Oh gosh, well, he put on 20 solid pounds, and he's always plays with high energy. But when you start talking about between 280, 285, and then 305, that's a big difference. And he hasn't lost any quickness. It's all muscle, and he just done a great job of continuing to improve his body so that he can play even better. But he's a force in there.
He likes to talk a lot. How's his trash talking in camp?
He's one of the best. That's what I love about him. He even if he doesn't win, he's still talking trash. That's the best part about it. A lot of energy.
All right, thank you.
Next, we'll go to Scott Reynolds.
Hey, Bruce, I wanted to ask you about Robert Hainsey. How close is he to returning to practice?
It's still day to day with him also.
Okay. And notice that Jamel Dean saw about 18 reps at the cornerback position, playing, I think, with second, maybe even third string guys. What was you just want to get like an extra look at him? You got a lot of cornerbacks on the roster.
We had two tight ends in there, so he didn't play in his first series much, so we just wanted to get him some reps at corner.
Okay, thank you.
Next, we'll go to JC Allen. If any media have questions, please raise your hand.
Hey, Coach. It looks like we got an update on Sirius Hutchinson. Could you just talk about that and the loss for the player himself?
Yeah, he was having a good camp. It's a shame, he injured his knee, and so it. We'll see how bad it is. It looks like it could be severe. So, but he was having a good camp.
Next, we'll go to Tom Kresnicki.
Hi, Bruce. I know you touched on this the other day. I just wanted to follow up. If things go well and you get the work that you're looking for during these joint practices, is it possible that you could hold Brady out of the game on Saturday, or would Brady have a lot of input in that decision as well?
No, I think looking at the two practices as good as I know how they'll go, physicality wise, we probably won't play any starters.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Rick Stroud.
Bruce, where do you stand with these injuries now on the offensive line? I mean, I know Watford played a lot the other day. Are you hoping to get these guys back? Do you have to add? Just where are you?
We're going to work somebody out in the morning, and hopefully find another fresh body that can play in this ball game. I don't really want to put starters back in or put them in at all if I don't have to. The offensive line might play in this game, if only by necessity, and we'll see how that goes.
And we're going to maybe have a chance to talk to Ndamukong Suh. A lot of these guys, he was one that was a free agent. They're kind of year to year at this point of their career. He seems to be playing at a really high level. Just what's your observations of what you've gotten from him these last couple of years?
Yeah, just tremendous leadership. I mean, teaching guys how to handle themselves. He's helped Vita a ton with his diet and things like that. And Sue's a lot like Brady. He knows how to take care of his body. He's got a regimen, and he talked me into it when we signed him. And then the way he plays, I'm not changing his regimen. That's for sure. He knows he knows how to get himself ready for Sundays. And Sue's one of those guys that he's going to answer the bell every time. You just get him there.
We have time for a few more. Next, we'll go to Kevin O'Donnell.
Oh, sorry there, Bruce. With the structure this year of preseason games, just 3 of them, and the chances that you're not going to play starters in game 2, does that put more emphasis on this last game of them playing, or do you kind of look at last year going, hey, we didn't have any preseason at all and we won the Super Bowl?
No, we'll just play that by ear. My plan right now is to play a significant amount in that ball game because we don't play for 2 weeks after. And, I know our guys don't want to hit each other for 10 days. So yeah, we'll probably play more than that game than any.
Last question will come from Joey Knight.
Coach, I just want to get your thoughts on how the defensive line has practiced so far to this point. You got 3 guys now who are 30 or over up there up front.
Yeah, they've done a great job. We rotate Sue and we rotate Stevie and we rotate JPP on days off, but they're all, that whole group will had a hell of a day today in that 2-minute drive. And, the young guys are coming around. So it's a good group, good solid group. And I like where they're at.
All right, that's all I have time for. Appreciate taking time, Coach.
Thanks, guys.